pleasure to announce our last reader of the evening, my crush and daddy femme, Alysia Angel.
I'm reading 2 poems. Mohican Meanderings. For my 16th birthday, Mamaw came to visit me all the way in Waco, Texas, where children who no one wanted lived. She was uncomfortable with me, with the outside of her house. She pulled on her oversized purple hand-painted t-shirt. Her summer feet toughened like precious hooves from the garden, barefoot bravery. After much fussing over how I looked to her, what I needed to do for her, how much I scared her, she thrusted a tiny gold ring into my hand. I held it in front of me to get a good look at the thing. Dainty for sure. Tiny heart, tiny diamond. It's real. It's real. With pride and something else. Well, put it on, girl. It fit perfectly. Size 5.5, left hand. It was your mama's. Looking away. I gave it to her on her 16th birthday. The room became hot, smoke in the curtains as my finger began to melt. As it burned into my flesh, I turned my mouth up and stapled it into a smile with love. Ain't it so pretty, Leisha B? Ain't it so fine? Yes, Mamaw. The burning began to make its way up my sternum and into my throat. Mamaw left quickly, embarrassed by our affections. I hugged her one-armed, the other arm on fire by then, flesh slowly falling off of my bone. The ring remained, debutante modesty, southern grace, inferno. For Mamaw, the ring was a replacement for my mother. The ring was her sore, hard-working feet, sore, hard-won heart, sore garden hands. When I was 36, I sold it at a pawn shop, bought myself a steak at a restaurant I can't afford. 20 years of longing and sorrow never tasted better than medium rare, red wine glaze, chocolate cake, the moon on the walk home to freedom. Yeah. Well, your mouth gets dry up here, don't it? Home is where the songbird waits. While you were shaking, rogue limbs twitching, eyes like moss-lined trees, clouded by so many stranger feet, pacing scuffs into elderly floors, our peaches were molding. I saw their ailing green bottoms glaring at me from those shiny shelves, the shelves you always tidy after my cyclone, carefully arranging things back into your army rows. I did nothing to help those poor, poor peaches because I didn't have the heart to watch them tumble sickly one by one into the compost for our spring garden. While you were sleeping with a tube down your throat, schools of badges swimming in my hope ocean, I sat nervously waiting. A man with a withered leg hollering, I love my wife so much, y'all. I mean, even the shit that comes out of her ass, I love it. As he backed himself around a compact woman who averted her eyes, a fat baby crying half-heartedly in her slack arms. While you were wheeled down long hallways into a cool, dark cave guarded by a tired girl no older than 24. I practiced telepathy so much, I gave myself a headache. The peaches are still on the shelves, but I'm just gonna let them rot, because when you notice them, I'll know everything is just fine.